Good morning. Good morning. Running a little late this morning, but we are here for a Reiki meditation and mindfulness. So we're going to start at the crown of our head, and we're going to work all the way down to our root this morning. We're going to go through balancing that chakral energy and just talking a little about it, going over what that feeling is in each chakra, how you can balance it, and ways you can do that to improve in your life. So good morning. I hope you had a great weekend. Still a little hot, but we're working our way through August into those cooler months of September. So we made it through the summer, huh? It was a little hot. We've had beautiful weather the last couple weeks, so. And I have wrapping up my outdoor yoga series for the summer. We have a few more in August, one in September, and then we are back inside, everyone. So if you have not been able to make it to some events this summer, try to make one before it's over. We have wildflower yoga at Petal Patch at 5 p.m. on Thursday. And Friday, we have our last Copper Whale Winery yoga. So if you can make it out to that, that would be amazing. You get a glass of wine included. And if you do not drink, you can get a glass of soda. So come on, get a deep stretch and visit us. Get a little bit of outdoor sun and some healing before we have to head back indoors. But let's get started on our chakra balancing meditation and mindfulness. We're going to go through the 7 chakras. And if you're not familiar, we'll kind of talk about those. So the first one is going to be the crown of our head. The next one is going to be our third eye. We are going to go to the throat chakra. We are going to go to the heart chakra. We are going to go to the solar plexus. And then the sacral, which is the lower belly. And then the root, which is the hips or the legs. And work all the way down into grounding. So good morning. And if you've taken my Reiki 1, this is perfect for you to have one to just listen to me and guide you through that practice. So I will put this out later so the Reiki 1 people can kind of hop on this and use this. You can pop an earbud in and use this for your Reiki 1 practice. And if you have ever thought about getting your Reiki 1, message me. I do offer that in my sessions. I need some go juice. All right, I'm just gonna kind of warm my palms up together so you can do that. We're gonna start at the crown of the head. It is the color white or all colors. Sometimes it's associated with a rainbow. We think of the crown as the head, as the top of the head where a crown would sit on top of it. It is about your intuition. It is about your spiritual connection. It is about overthinking and all of those things. So if it's blocked, you may feel like, I say this in my Reiki all the time, 45 tabs are open, and you can't just focus on one. You're just scatterbrained all the time, and you really need to calm the mind down. This is a great one. You can put one hand on there and one hand on the heart or the throat area, or you can just put both hands on. And if it's the first time you're doing it, try both hands. We're just going to put the hands on the top of the head. Take a breath. Feel your connection to your crown. Like a white light or rainbow is coming from the palms and into the top of the head. Feeling your connection to your spirituality, to your soul, and to your spirit. Take a couple breaths. Notice the calming as you cradle the top of the head. And then I want you to imagine a white light, a soft, warm white light going over the top of the mind, covering it, protecting it, relaxing it. Take a breath. As that white light just starts to lay across the top of the mind, setting an intention of calming, easing that overthinking, knowing that in this moment, the mind is just playing tricks on you, wanting you to overthink about things, wanting you to worry, wanting you to think the worst. And imagine that white light slowly taking those worries away, those overthinkings, those frustrations. Allowing it to go into the universe. We can't control the future. We can't control people. We can't control other people's decisions. Take a couple breaths. Almost feeling like that white light is just scrubbing the top of the mind, allowing the universe to lead us. And then I want you to imagine that white light circling around the hairline, so right around the top of the head like a crown, circling around, and allowing that white light to continue circling around as we go through the practice. Imagining it circling around and kind of heading up. Just like a crown peeks out above the hair and the top of the head, so is this white light, continuing to do its work to ease the mind. And we're going to bring those hands to the third eye. So either bringing the fingertips to the third eye. Some people like to bring their thumbs there. And if you need to shake out the arms, do that first. It's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. I like to bring my thumbs to my third eye and then kind of engulf the hands around. That's fine. And they can rest on the temples or the top of the ears. And then maybe massage the third eye. So right above the brow line, in between your eyes, in that third eye area. The color is purple. And this is our intuition, our guidance, psychic abilities, all connected to our intuition. And we want to open that intuition. So massaging it, or thinking about that third eye opening like a book or a door with the color purple as it goes across the eyebrows, the temples, and the back of the head. Take a breath. And you'll know this one is closed if you feel like you're just too nervous for any signs. You question those signs, your intuition. We're not listening to that gut feeling when it pops up. Listen to your intuition. If it tells you to turn left instead of right, go. If it's telling you that something is off, it is. Not about you. This is about other people. And I want you to imagine a circle of white light right in that third eye. And I want you to look your eyes up to where your thumbs or your fingers are pressing towards that third eye. And with the eyes closed, ask for guidance. And when you want that guidance, look up to that space. Setting an intention to just pay a little bit more attention to the third eye. Look up there sometimes. Connect to it. And think about that purple light as it radiates from the third eye out into the spirit world. Almost like a headlight lighting up so we can see beyond. And take a couple breaths. Connecting yourself to that intuition and higher spiritual realm. It's start to bring the hands back down. We're going to bring them to the throat chakra next. So we've gone through the third eye, we've gone through the crown, we're going to go through the throat. Some people like to connect to the throat this way, just holding the chin and the throat. I do not. I think that can be very invasive. So I like to connect either here. You can butterfly the thumbs and connect here to the chest. Sometimes a little tapping on the chest to activate the throat. And you can do that here, or you can do that here. You can even do that here. Take a couple breaths. Activate the throat chakra. The throat chakra is blue. It is about speaking up, using your voice, outer and inner. That can be a work in process with all of these. That is okay. Activate with a tap. And sometimes you feel that push to say things, that push to say something, and you hold back because you don't want to hurt people's feelings. You don't want to tell them, but you can see things, right? Or speaking up for yourself, like saying, hey, I'm not that kind of person. We're going to tap into the throat. And that vibration from the chest kind of radiates into the throat, activating it that way instead of just having to put a hold onto it. And then we're going to let the hands rest on the throat. And as you inhale, I want you to feel the breath in the palms. And as you exhale, a gentle press, almost like a hug. Breathing in and out. And from the palms, we feel a blue light. The color is blue. This is about speaking your truth, your inner truth, not the truth that we want, not the truth that we want to portray. It is the inner truth of who you are. Take a couple breaths. This is a great anxiety breath as well. As you breathe in, we feel the breath in the palms, and as we exhale, we press down, getting rid of those anxious feelings of using our voice. If you were always in trouble for talking too much or speaking up a lot, that throat chakra can have lots of issues. Or you were always told that you were wrong as a child growing up. You're just afraid to speak up. Someone's going to think that you're dumb for what you say, or something that you say is odd. It's okay. Say it anyways. If you feel it, if you feel the vibration in your throat chakra to say something, say it. Your voice is just as powerful as anyone else's. You wouldn't allow your best friend to not speak up. You would encourage them. So do it for yourself. Start here. Good ways to heal the throat chakra. Go around and compliment people. You know, you see someone walking down the street today, give them a little compliment. Tell them they look great. Tell them you've seen them doing things and you're catching up with them online and they've been doing great, or you see the things that they're doing. Give them a compliment because that radiates back to you. The good we put out, the good comes. The bad you put out, you don't get to choose how it comes back. So always choose to speak the good things when you can. Take another breath. Feel the light, the blue light radiate across the shoulders and the upper back. Continuing to circle around. So we have the white light at the crown. We have the purple light at the eyebrows and the temples, still circling. And now we're adding the blue light, circling around the throat and the upper shoulders. Take another breath. Noticing if you feel a little bit calmer. Connecting to your breath and your nervous system as we press the palms down one more time. Press them into the chest. Activate the nervous system. Breathe in and breathe out. Sealing in that throat chakra, we're going to work our way down to the heart. which is underneath the chest, across the rib cage. So you can put your hands right on your rib cage if that feels good, or you can kind of interlace the fingers and put them on the center, on the sternum area. The throat chakra, or the heart chakra, is associated with the color green. I have a very hard time with that. Some people also associate with pink. You can do a pink and green if that makes you feel better. I like to think of the ribs, and when you touch the ribs, that is your heart in jail. Mine is all the time. If you feel very cold-hearted, you have a very blocked heart chakra. We tend to hold those emotions in and not let them out. I always say sometimes we let them seep through the jail cells of the rib cage and they peek out a little bit, and then we pull them back in, right? They get their hour prison visit and then they go right back in. So connect to that green light across the heart, the ribs, the mid-back, and take a breath. Feeling the breath go into the palms again, we fill the belly, and then we gently pull the belly button to spine. Inhaling and exhaling. Connecting to our emotions, that heart feeling. Also connected to anxiety and stress. So when you feel that throat heart, kind of like that through the head, the chest and the belly, our anxiety, that's that throat heart combo. Our emotions are just taking over us. And this full moon was very intense. It was a big one. So if you felt super aggravated, judgmental, that full moon was speaking to you. So let's heal that a little bit. Thinking of that green light coming from the palms, wrapping around the ribs and the mid-back. Setting an intention to sometimes not overreact. Leading with the heart doesn't have to mean that we need to be so critical of ourselves and our loved ones. Nobody's perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. We're not here to be perfect. We're here to learn and set that intention that whatever you do, lead with your heart. Like I said, always leading with good. When we do good, good comes back. When we set our emotions to hurt others, we don't get to choose who hurts us back. And until you get control of your emotions, you certainly aren't going to fix anybody else. Because the ones that are most meddling really need to work on themselves. It all starts here. It all starts at the heart chakra. Finding a balance within yourself. Loving one another. So we heal this heart chakra with acts of kindness. We've all been hauled up in our houses for years, getting used to not even speaking to our neighbors or being kind. Go be kind. Go be kind this week. Do something kind. Whether it's helping someone, complimenting someone else's business, or doing something nice. What is a way that you can show someone that they're appreciated? Take a couple more breaths. And you'll know this one is blocked because you're feeling very emotional and very critical. That last couple breaths, feeling the green light start to circle around, going across the ribs and the mid-back. Blue light is still circling, purple and white. Taking a full breath in and slowly exhaling, allowing the healing light to continue on. And we're going to work our way down to our solar plexus. So our solar plexus is right above the belly button, the top of the belly. It is the color yellow. This is our creativity and our self-confidence. We just passed the Lion's Gate portal with this full moon. And we talked about courage and creativity. Gaining that little bit of courage. And that all comes from our self-confidence, our solar plexus. It's a yellow light right above the belly button. And that's stepping into your talents, your creativity. I will say, this is also associated with food. Are you an overeater, an undereater? Sometimes you crave chocolate nonstop. You just have to have that sweet treat. Solar plexus. You can tell sometimes when it's off because you want to literally think about the same food all the time and eat it over and over and over again until you physically want to be sick. It's our way of punishing ourselves for our self-confidence. We plant our seeds in our solar plexus. So we think of spring and planting seeds right above our belly button, our seeds for growth. And we bloom from our solar plexus. Thinking of that white light, starting above the belly button, going around, not mid-back, not lower back, kind of in between. The yellow light of self-confidence. As you take a breath in again, we feel the breath and we gently press the belly button in with the palms right above. Inhaling and exhaling. Thinking of our creativity and our self-confidence. And we know when we feel creative, we feel empowered, we feel proud. Connecting to our self-esteem. Once again, would you let your children, your partner, your best friend, would you not encourage them with their creativity and their self-confidence? Would you not tell them they're effing amazing? Yes, you would. So tell that to yourself. It starts here. And yes, people will be critical. I get it all the time. What does she think she's doing? Guess what? Having a great effing time. Having a great time. Living my life. And you go live yours. And your solar plexus will feel great when you do. So set that intention. If you're enjoying life, it doesn't matter what other people think. They can hate you all they want. They can say, ooh, what is she doing? Having a great time. I'll tell you right now, living the best life that I can. Surrounding myself with other people living their best life. Take those last couple breaths. Feel the yellow light of creativity and self-confidence as it flows around. We have that green heart still flowing. The blue throat still circling. The purple third eye opening the door. And that white crown light connecting us to the spirit and our insides. And as we take that last breath in and last breath out, just setting an intention to give ourselves some positive encouragement. And the hands start to come down to the lower belly, the sacral. It is the color orange. It's our family connection, our womb connection, reproductive connection. This is unbalanced with sexuality, intimacy, family. And I don't have to talk about, is it your biological children? Is it your biological family? No, you can create your own. Stop thinking that that connection has to come through your reproduction. It can come anyway. Are you being a good daughter, sister, friend, parent, person? Knowing that those connections with other people are a key to your sacral chakra. And you know what? There's going to be people in your life. There's going to be family. There's going to be friends that want nothing to do with you. It's because they need to heal themselves. Do not take that personal. Family can be so great, and family can be absolutely horrid. We live in a generation of unhealed women and men, addiction, people that just refuse to work on themselves. And they have to do it in their own time. You can't force them. You can start here. You can start being a good person, a good family member, but you can't force anyone else. Forcing them is not doing the work. Forcing them is not allowing them to figure things out on their own, and they have to. They have to. You have to allow them to separate. You have to allow them, as much as it may hurt, to find their way, with you or without you. Because isn't the real goal as a family member, a parent, a child, a sibling, that you just want them happy? You just want them happy. And it doesn't have to be next to you. That can be their own version of happy. And sometimes you can just connect to this to feel that family member that's maybe strained or apart. Sending them a little signal of love as you send it to yourself. As you hold your sacral, the color orange. Take a couple breaths. And just set that intention. We don't have to control other people for their happiness. Allow them to just go be happy. Just like you can allow yourself to be happy and create your own family. Tuning into these last couple breaths here. Feeling the breath go into the palms, and exhale, draw that lower belly into the spine. And take another breath in. Sealing up the sacral. That connection of family. Whether it's chosen or birthed, it doesn't matter. On the other side, we're all family. Setting an intention to just work on you. You attract the people that are on the same energy as you. And that's okay. Let the people work on themselves and come to you. Let the people find themselves and realize that no one has bad intentions. We all just like each other. We love each other and wish them the best. And we're coming down to our last section, our root. That is all the way hands on top of the thighs. Take a breath. It's the color red. Our connection into the earth. And as we have our hands on top of the thighs or the hips, we imagine the energy moving down our legs, our feet, and connecting into the earth. Whether it's roots growing down or a cord going from the feet of energy, wrapping into the earth like an anchor. Take a couple breaths. Feeling the energy with that connection into the earth, a grounding energy. We talk about the root chakra. Like I said, it's red. This is about feeling grounded in what you're doing. Putting your feet on the ground. Feeling stable in your life. Ways that we feel imbalanced. I always say that people with a really closed root chakra feel like that red balloon in It, that movie It with the weird clown. You feel like that red balloon just floating through life, right? Where's it gonna drop? Where's it gonna go? We have no direction. We have no ending. We're just floating through life, you know? Wherever it lands, it lands. We don't care. We are just not thinking about none of that stuff right now. Life will figure itself out, but it's not, right? We still have to have a foot on the ground. We still have to have that connection to the earth. Great ways to heal the root chakra. Walk barefoot outside. Step in a puddle. Bury your feet in the sand at the ocean and feel the waves kind of wash away. Asking for direction. Grounding. And as we feel the red light flow down the legs and into the earth, that connection of where we are touching the ground, we're asking for stability, grounding. Most creative people have a very hard time with their root chakra. They just don't like to plan. Us planners, we love the root chakra. We love feeling the connection. We love planning things out and having them going. We're on time, we're timely people, we're mathematical people. And let that red light energy go down the legs, through the feet, and take a couple breaths. And as we seal in this chakra, and we go all the way back through. So we have the red going down the legs, the feet, the orange at the lower belly, the yellow above the belly button, the green heart, the blue throat going around the shoulders, the third eye, purple, going above the eyebrows, and the crown, the white, going all the way around the top of the head. We have our rainbow of energy moving through our body. And to seal this in, I want you to put one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly, so wherever. And feel a golden light just kind of circling around the entire body, almost like an aura circling around as all of our rainbow of chakra energy is doing its work now. It's just started to activate. We're not perfect. It's not going to heal it today. We just feel the golden light circling around. We feel the energy flow as a reminder of these spaces. Take a couple breaths, sealing this practice in. Notice any space that you can feel a little bit more attention to from the practice, and where you may need a little bit of work. And as you wrap yourself in that golden light, I want you to just say that you forgive yourself for the past, for anything that you cannot change. That's the key step to moving forward. And as you start to bring your awareness back into your body, I want to thank you so much. I know we ran over, but I really wanted to do a nice little calm practice. And whenever you want to work on your chakras at home, go ahead and listen to this. I'll put it on my YouTube. I'll get better. I swear I'm doing bad with that. But I will upload this so that you can have this and you can take it whenever you need to constantly work on your chakra. And if you're interested in Reiki 1 and to learn more about this, give me a message. And you have a great week, and I hope you feel a little bit better. See you next week. Bye.